So now let's look at the common tools which are used in data science. So as you see, the most important and most commonly used tool in data science is Excel. Excel is again one of the most powerful tool. Although people have been using now various other tools in addition to Excel, but then traditionally it is one of the still most popular tool. So Excel is widely used tool in the data analytics. So it is a powerful analytics tools for data sciences. So it comes with lots of formula, tables, filters, and various other aspects. So you can also do your custom functions and you can create your own set of formulas by using Excel. You can write a SQL query using the Excel to manipulate and analyze your data. Similarly, you can do the data cleaning. It also provides some interactable GUI for pre-processing some standard set of data. So Excel is not one of the best tool, but then yes, it can be used for the initial data analysis. So now let's look at the next tool, which is SAS. So SAS is basically stands for Statistical Analysis System. It is one of the statistical tool which is developed by SAS Institute. This is basically designed for the statistical operations, and it is a closed source proprietary tool. So people uses the SAS programming language for performing the statistical modeling. So this is a tool which is mostly used in the academic area. So it offers various numerous statistical libraries which can be used for the modeling and organizing of the data. The overall license cost is relatively high, uh, and the overall usage in industry can also be looked up from that perspective. If you see the overall advantages of SAS, it is a suite of well-defined tools. It has a simple GUI, and it provides a kind of granular analysis of textual context. It is easy to learn and execute as there are various free tutorials which are available and provided by Statistical Analysis System Organization. So it can also make visually appealing reports which are seamless and uh, which can be enabled to help the business stakeholders. The next important tool is Apache Spark. So Apache Spark is basically developed by the Apache Software Foundation. This is designed to handle the batch processing and stream processing. So there are various APIs which can help you to facilitate the data scientists to make a repeated access to data for the machine learning storage in SQL. So Apache Spark can be used for these kind of things. So it is used for analyzing and working on the large scale data. It also helps many machine learning APIs that can help to make a powerful prediction with the given data. Now let's look at the advantages. So it offers the data cleaning methods. It also helps you in the transformation of data. It helps you to do model building and then overall evaluation process as well. So if you see Apache Spark, have integration with Kafka, with Hadoop, with Postgres SQL, and it also integrates with the data warehouses tools as well. So it has the ability to work in memory, which makes it extremely fast for processing the data and writing to the disk. And as we said, it have various APIs to get the data from multiple other sources. Now let's look at the MATLAB. So MATLAB is again one of the important tool. So MATLAB basically is a multi-paradigm numerical computing environment for processing the mathematical information. So this is a closed source proprietary software. This is primarily used for simulating the neural networks and fuzzy logics. It is a very versatile tool for the data scientists as they can tackle multiple problems pertaining to data cleaning and analysis. So this is more advanced than the deep learning algorithms. So the integration for the enterprise applications and use of them for the embedded system makes it as a ideal data scientist tool. So there are various organizations which use MATLAB in their data simulation exercises. It also helps in automating various tasks which are ranging from extraction of data to the reuse of scripts for the decision making. Now let's talk about R. So R as a language or as a analytical package is basically developed by academicians and statisticians. So this has been developed over 2 decades ago. It is one of the richest ecosystem to perform the data analysis. There are more than 12,000 packages which are available in the open source repository. So the cutting edge differences between the R and the other statistical product is the overall quality of output which it generates. So R has a fantastic tool to communicate the results, and R Studio basically comes with the library which basically helps you to do the reporting in the best manner. So you can always do the communication of findings through the presentation, and it's very easy to have a document created to the R library. Now let's talk about the R Studio. So R Studio Desktop was developed by R Studio in 2011. It's more of a customizable workbench which has all the tools which is required uh, to work with R. So it have console, it have source, it has the plots, it have workspace, and it also helps you to maintain the history as well. So the syntaxing, highlighting the editor with the code completion is also a functionality of R Studio Desktop. It helps you to execute the code directly from the source code editor. And it also provides you the full support for authoring any text document or CV documents. It helps you to run on the Windows, Mac, Linux, or any other operating system, and it is maintained by FreeBSD port. So you can also run as a server. It helps you to enable multiple users to access RStudio IDE using the web browser. So web browser is again one of the ways by which you can use the RStudio desktop. So the examples or the advantages of RStudio is it's a most sophisticated statistical packaging tool. It support Python, SQL, and other languages. And the visual editor for R basically helps you to mark down any documentation which are required. So now let's talk about the ggplot2. So ggplot2 is basically an advanced data visualization package which is required for the R programming language. So this is the most widely used library for creating any kind of visualization from the analyzed tool. So it is a part of tidyverse, a package which is used in R that is designed for data scientists. So this is used to create any kind of customization visualization in order to engage for the enrich enriched storytelling. So it have a greater aesthetics. It helps you to narrate a story with the graphs and visual aids in the most effective manner. So it is more of a data visualization. It also adds that kind of text labels to the data points, and it helps you to boost the interactivity of the graphs as well. So it enables to create the various types of maps such as uh, cartograms, exhibits, and so on and so forth. So now let's talk about the Python. So Python is again one of the most simplest and most commonly used language. Python basically do pretty the same task which R can do. So it can do the data wrangling, it can do the engineering, it can help you to do the feature selection. It also helps you to do the web scraping and any other thing which is possible. So again, Python is a tool which can be deployed and implemented, having the functionality of machine learning at a large scale. So Python code is easier to maintain than R. So that is the reason why Python is more in relevance these days because of, it is easier to maintain. So Python provides a cutting edge APIs for the machine learning or artificial intelligence. So most data scientists, they basically uh, have the 5 Python libraries. These are say NumPy, Pandas, Scipy, Scikit, and the Seaborn. So these are the top 5 Python libraries which are being used across by the data scientist. Python also makes replicability and accessibility easier than R. So R is relatively more tough or sophisticated language. Python is very simple and easy to use language.